Hey guys, it's Elizabeth, Jolie Papillon VSG. I am coming to you with my week 20 update, and I will start with the numbers. When I started this journey back in January, I was at 308. The day of my surgery, July 24th, I was at 282. Last week I weighed 223.5, and this week I weighed in at 221. So that's a loss of 2.5 pounds this week. And let's see, since surgery, like 61.5 pounds, or 61 pounds. And altogether, since the day, since my highest weight, I've lost 87 pounds. And actually, this morning I weighed in a little lower. I usually do my weigh-ins on Tuesdays. This morning I weighed in at 218.5, so I was down again another 2.5 pounds today. But I'm sure that'll go back up. So I always take my official weights on Tuesdays. I weigh in every day, but my official weight is on Tuesday. So my official weight for this week was 221. But as of this morning, I was 218, which is 90 pounds down total. But that won't count till next week. Hopefully it'll still be down there next week, because it tends to go down and then come back up. So let's see. This week I wanted to talk just a little bit about my birthday. So I had my 30th birthday on Saturday, and for my 30th birthday I decided to go down to Busch Gardens. I told you last time that the last time that I was at an amusement park, I actually had to get asked to get off one of the rides because they couldn't get the restraints attached. So this week I went, and we went on all the rides, and it was wonderful. I fit on all of them, and they were fun, and I just, I no longer have to worry about that. Although, quite honestly, I still was standing in line, and I know I've lost like almost 90 pounds, right? And I'm standing in line thinking, oh God, I hope that I'm going to fit in this seat. Please let everything close. Like, how could you lose 90 pounds? It almost closed last time. How could I lose 90 pounds and not have it closed? And yet still in my mind that fear is there. So it's something I'm sure with more time I'll get over it, but I just, my brain hasn't quite caught up yet with where my body is. But in addition to being able to fit on all the rides, I noticed as we left the amusement park that I was not exhausted. I was not dragging myself out of the amusement park. My feet didn't hurt. Several times throughout the day, I had found that I was walking and I had to slow down and let the person that I was with catch up to me, which is never the case. I'm always the one lagging behind and trying to catch up to everybody else. So above and beyond fitting in the rides, it was just a very different experience, a very different time at the amusement park over what I would normally have. I did a pretty good job of eating at the amusement park. We went out to dinner, and I ordered chicken, and I had the chicken. I had some green beans, and I had like a bite of stuffing, but most of that was pretty good. And then the person I was with got a dessert, and I just had a bite of his dessert for my birthday cake. It was like a bite of his dessert. But then we got to the end of the night, and it was a 4-hour drive home, and we didn't leave the amusement park until 10 o'clock. So the person who was going to be driving said, let's stop in. There's like a Starbucks/candy store at the exit, and he wanted to get a coffee. So we went in there, and there was candy, so much junk food, and I just wanted all of it, and I'm like, going into hyperdrive, and just really feeling so much temptation. And so the guy that I was with was very nice, and he was like, oh, you've made such great progress, and you looked so amazing in that dress you wore yesterday. You look so good. You don't need to ruin it by getting things you shouldn't. So that was really helpful. I did end up choosing one small piece of chocolate that I really wanted, but I didn't go and like fill bags with candy and be like, I have to have all of this. So, overall I think I did pretty well. Yeah, it was a good birthday, and I for years and years and years have had this birthday curse where there's always something huge wrong that goes wrong on my birthday. One year my water heater broke and flooded my basement. One year the furnace broke and we had no heat. One year my father broke his leg. One year I got laryngitis and couldn't talk. One year I got cheated on by my boyfriend. It's just like, my birthday is always a bad time of year, and so I was very grateful that this year nothing went wrong, things were good, things went smoothly, and so I'm really hoping that that's going to start my 30s off on a good foot, and that this is going to be a great decade. This surgery is bringing such big changes to my life, and I'm so excited, and I know it's going to really make a difference in who I am and in the life that I lead, and I'm excited for those changes. So I'm really looking forward to my 30s. I'm kind of mourning the loss of what I did not achieve in my 20s because of my weight, but I can't go back and redo that. It is what it is. I have made the choices in life that I made, but I'm going to keep pushing forward from this point and try and make really good choices and just lead a life that is fulfilling and full of activities and filled with people that I love and that love me, and just make it a great time in my life. Let's see, I think that's all I have for this week. Thank you so much for listening, and I will talk to you again next week.